welcome back to Muse Bangers of the Year. We're counting down the top 100 songs, hits only kind courtesy good music. So this is based on a radio airplay alone and not on streams. But let me give you some more insight. So the total airplay of the top 100 songs we've been counting down was 68,313. To be counted, each song needs to have been played for at least 40 seconds. Once it crosses the 40 seconds mark, it is counted, analyzed, and added to the list that we are presenting to you. In case you missed episode 1 and 2, you need to catch up, go and check them out. We counted from 100 to 81 and then from 80 to 61. Now we're counting from 60 to 41. I've got F the DJ back here with me, so he needs no more introduction. You already know one of the top music connoisseurs of our time. And to my right, I've got a lover of music. She's a passionate actor as well. But most importantly, she's a host of a new podcast coming up, and she'll tell us more about it. Kabuki Akili, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Tell us about this podcast.
It's called The Music Lover, and it's basically just a podcast that takes another approach to getting to know our celebrities and our musicians. So we play some games, I ask some questions, and I just get to know them basically beyond what is out there already about them.
That's lovely. Can't wait for it. So make sure you're locked on to wherever you listen to your podcast from, especially Halftime Music. It'll all be there. The Music Lover is what it's called.
The Music Lover.
All right. Speaking of loving music, what stood out for you in 2020?
There's been so much. There's been really great music. I mean, 2020 has been a pretty bad year, so the music has stood out. I think there've been really great albums, which there haven't been in a while. There've been really good compilations of songs. So yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, let's jump straight into it. Starting from number 60, we've got Jay DeRoby. We spoke about Jay DeRoby in episode 1. Ginger Me. Yeah. Tell us about that song, man. How big was it?
Yeah, so Ginger Me was one of the songs that was on Derby's project, and the Empower guys had a good year this year. Yeah. Really, when you look back, like him, Joe Boy, they all had a good year. And Ginger Me is one of those songs that, as I said earlier, Derby's ability to write melody for me is very top notch, it's top tier, and he does that on Ginger Me as well, very well. Just that this year there have been like 3 or 4 Ginger Me's from other artists. So I'm always still mixing it up. But yeah, that's that.
J.W. had a fantastic 2020. He's definitely somebody to look forward to in 2021. Exactly. Next on the list, in at 59, is Becca's song No One featuring Busiswa and a DWP Academy, which brings me to ask this question. I'm going to direct it at you, Bookie. The impact of dance, especially with challenges in 2020, it really worked for a lot of people, didn't it?
Big. It worked for a lot of people, especially pages like Chop Daily and all of those things. People post their pictures. Yeah.
When we were talking about digital strategy, and definitely dance has been a part of it. I don't know which one it is, TikTok or Thriller, that's really dance focused.
Yeah. The way Thriller splices the videos, it's cool, but TikTok is more targeted at like very direct things. And when we speak of dance, and DWP, Dance God Lloyd is one of our top dancers in the country.
Definitely broke through this year. How did you feel when you saw, Ghanaian dancers in Beyonce's video?
Oh, it was a good feeling, of course. It was great to see it transcend. Like, it deserves to, Ghanaians actually deserve to get credit for the dances that we do, because we get robbed blind. So yeah, it was really great to see that.
That's
it was amazing to see that.
Nigerian
so
that was bad. Gyno, Young Pabi featuring Magnum and Upright. Pabi is like an essential part of the next phase of this hip hop game.
Easily one of my best songs from this year. One of my favorite songs from this year. Pabi is like he understands the technique. How to rap, he really knows. Like, he has so much technique and how he lays his flows and all of that. Yeah. And the way the beat on this song especially is dynamic. It switches from like a dancey vibe to a straight hip hop.
And then switches
and back. How he switches his flows, it matches the song.
And it matches his performances as well. And
he's legit like top 5 performers in the country as well.
So for an upcoming act like Pabi himself, To get more than 400 airplays.
That's solid.
It's a big deal.
That's solid.
Projecting
a strong 2021.
Yeah. 57, we have Batter's boss, Mzvee and Mugeez. Mzvee made a move back into the industry this year. Did it work for her?
Yeah, I think it was good. She had some nice singles. Baby is nice, and Who Are You was definitely a jam. Yeah. So,
and she also just dropped a project.
Yeah, she dropped an album.
Yeah.
So it's safe to say she did make her mark back. Right? She took a brief break, but she came back.
Yeah, she came back strong.
That's solid. Straight to number 56. We've got music coming in from Sister Fia featuring Victor AD. We saw quite a number of Ghana-Nigeria collaborations. This is one of them.
Yeah.
Is this how well is this doing for Ghana? This us, putting Nigerians on our music. Is it? I think it's increased definitely.
Yeah, it's increased.
Is it doing us justice?
It's good. I feel like it's good. It's collaboration. So while we play here, they also play there. So Victor AD's fans, they are going to Catapult, and then they are also going to hear Sister Fia. Sister Fia is nice. Who are the other Ghanaian artists that we think we can work with? The Stone Boys and the Black Sheriffs and the Yao Talks and stuff. Also crossover.
I can't help but feel that they are winning. It's benefiting them more than us. We're not really taking advantage of it. Because you hear the Nigerians in Ghana chilling, recording, but we don't see our people going over there to do shit.
Yeah, so we should be doing that.
Yeah,
one and two. They also have like a larger population.
That's true.
So all the 50,000 people that you can hit in Ghana, I think that you'll be a star. If you hit 50,000 people in Nigeria, that'll be like 2 million. So you can easily become a bigger star here and there.
That's true.
Yeah, it should work for us, and we should.
Collaboration is always a good thing.
Yeah,
it's always a good thing.
Ghana, Niger. Moving forward, straight to number 55. King Promise did a great job. I think King Promise has that effect on everybody's song now. Medical did the other song with him, which is at number 55. And Smack, the chorus is just it's beautiful.
King Promise has the Midas touch.
I think so.
He delivers.
King Midas.
And it seems he also did go back to that, the essence of high life, and he's found a way of bringing it into today's music.
He's always had it.
Alright.
He's always had it.
Moving forward from 55 straight to 54, we have Baby. That's music coming in from Mzvee. We already spoke about that. So that's 2 appearances in this episode here. 53, Jackie is another female artist who really stood out. You did say quite a bit about her.
Solid voice.
And she seems to be so herself. It reminds me of the Fia in a lot of ways.
Very free with it.
Open that, she was free. And Jackie is like body that completely.
I see that.
And she's there as well. So our song move features Bisake there. Awesome track. Link Up 52. That's from Tulenke as well. Another great year for him. But what's your take on Tulenke's progress this year?
Tulenke's progress. So my thing about Tulenke is it's not that I don't understand, but he's trying to play both sides. Where he drop some hard rap song that's going to be like this like hardest like rap songs, and he just come and do some Afrobeat banger, and I'm like but it works well because I think Link Up, he dropped like Link Up just when I think they had started easing restrictions.
Yep.
So it kind of picked up because people were like, and now Friday with a good jump for that.
I think his versatility makes him a great artist.
And I think it's great that he was also able to follow up from the Proud F Boys. It didn't stay there, but he continued.
Because Your Girlfriend was a jam. They moved to Your Girlfriend.
Tulenke doing big things, man. Big up yourself again. Moving straight to Andy Dusty at number 51. He had that 1K song featuring Kiddy and EL. And I was saying it's impressive that the DJs and presenters, their collaborative tunes are still doing it. They're still out there. Vicky Gabby's song coming out soon.
You never know.
You never know, man. You never know. Miss Money, Shatawale again, this time featuring Medical. It seems like they've got a great relationship going on, Medical and Shatawale. Moving away from Miss Money, that's in at number 50. Number 49 is a classic record from Guilty Beatz. He dropped that EP Different. Tell me what you thought about the cover, man. That stood out for me. Yeah,
so there's a story about the cover that everything on the cover is relevant to his journey and how he started music, the bus, and then the science and all of that, and him bought in the bus. And he's had such a phenomenal journey with Mr. Easy. And then so starting in Ghana, he had one of my favorite songs, Sample. He produced that. When I knew that was Guilty, I was like, oh, it's actually one of my favorite songs. And then he's gone all the way to perform at Coachella.
Oh, man.
He did all the
Guilty Beatz progress.
Guilty's progress is amazing, and he topped it off with a very phenomenal project, a different project. The flows very well from the top to the bottom. All the features came through. Awesome project.
Yeah. Bookie, your thoughts on the project?
It was a good project.
Iyabo is in at number 49. It features Files the Bad Guy and Joey B. We're checking out that video real quick. When you come back, we continue the countdown. We're going all the way to 41 on this third episode. Don't go nowhere. Welcome back to Muse Bangers with me, Antoine Mensah. This is episode 3. I've got F the DJ to my left and Kabuki Akiyomi on my right. Alright? Straight to number 48 on the charts. Well, here, music coming in from Ground Up Charlie. They have a phenomenal year. You were saying it in episode 1. Let's talk about this tune right here. Kwesi Arthur, Kwamina MP, Kofi Mole, Twitch.
Yeah. Ground Up. So this is from the compilation that they put out.
Yep.
The We Outside. Yeah, and this project shows the range and versatility. Okay, it's mostly Afrobeats on this one. I don't think they dabbled in like other genres that most of them are done. Like most of them are also known for. But yeah, it was one of my best projects that dropped last year, and it has like very great records. This one, for example, where they all performed very well on it.
I think Ground Up Charlie just really have the talent that they need. Like if they focus on what they have and probably don't add any more.
Yes. And they just grind for like the next 4 years. They're going to be like top in Africa.
And off camera we're just talking about videos, and then you see the videos that they're coming out with is matching the music we want to see. So Ground Up, they possibly have the formula to really break us out there.
They're on track.
Big radio shout out to Ground Up Charlie. Let's talk about this Manifest Kelvin Boy Kel-P record. Bookie, tell me about it. We know they're here. Your takes on it when you heard it.
Melody, everything, top to bottom, a great record. Great record. The video too is not bad. I like the video as well.
Alright, so we know they're here is out there. You want to say something about it?
Kelvin Boyd's performance on this song is absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah,
Kelvin Boyd he's had a good year. He has slowly become one of my favorite artists.
Yeah.
Yeah. Out there, like the new Afrobeats, and he also does dancehall. And I've seen him perform live. I saw him perform live at Coachella last year, and it
matches up
energy.
Bro, like 45 minutes, 1 hour, and he was just going on and on, and I was like, yo, this guy's good. He has a full package. He has a good look. He has everything. He has the package.
And it's beautiful to see that all these artists that were under bigger artists are thriving and doing well. We spoke about Strongman in episode 2. He was under Sarkodie. He came out. He's got several tracks in the top 100. Kelvin Boy is another one. So it's a good thing that we're seeing. Moving on the charts, we're moving upward at number 46. We have the remix to Akwada Wiswa. That's with Edem. Edem's also made a move in 2020 to come back on the scene. How do you feel about that?
I mean, he has great records. He has great records. I don't know if this year I felt his as much as I have years before, but yeah, he has great records. So
all right. Straight to number 45, Ghana We Day featuring Shatawale and Samini. That's a Kwame Eugene record. If I remember correctly, I think it came out either the day before Independence Day or the day itself. And it took everybody by surprise because of having those two, on that record. But let's talk about Kwame Eugene for a minute. What's your take on his craft and music in 2020?
I mean, he does it all. He sings, he dances, he plays instruments. So I mean, all round as an artist, seeing himself, he's really good. This year too, he had some jams, I suppose. Yeah.
Consistency when it comes to him.
And he also probably had that. He dropped the album. He dropped good singles, fair singles, and he had the hardest rap verse on Otanhoni remix.
Wow.
When we say rockstar.
Oh man! There's something about he's probably him and Kitty have probably broken the code to the hooks and dance, getting the right hooks and having everybody sing along. Because most of the songs are enjoying massive airplay. Let's move upwards again. Number 44, Wendy Shay appearing again with her song "Emergency" featuring Bosom P. Young. I think this is her third appearance in the charts. Her queen status, what do you think about it, Bookie? I mean, is she proving herself? Queen of Ghanaian music?
I personally wouldn't say queen of Ghanaian music, but I think that she's holding her own.
She's holding her own.
She's holding her own.
Alright. Back to Mzvee, another appearance. She's at number 43 with Sheriff.
Mzvee, and her album too sounds nice. Yeah. So yeah.
And then the strategy behind it, they made sure there were 5 visuals behind it.
Exactly. She had really great visuals.
Yes. Straight to number 42, Obolo featuring Mr. Easy. That's a Famia. He's another really phenomenal Ghanaian artist who's really cropped up and stood out in 2020 as well. And his story is just beautiful. You know, from that first record that he had into all the features he's done, he stands out. Famia really stands out.
He stands out. The storytelling for me is very brilliant. Storytelling. Famia has a very good way of using his voice also to tell very vivid stories. Like when he says like nothing I get, like nothing I get, like don't worry,
you feel it.
I really
it's
love
not that nothing I get, but I really feel it.
I love artists who can do that, tell a story, sing it.
All right, and just before we hit the final song on episode 3's countdown, which is On Time Hulu, your favorite song, by the way. These guys also just popped up, dead people, and then they dropped the song, and everybody's on it.
It's the best thing to ever happen.
Because at the anthem for 2020, there you go.
The energy, it's like
it's right. I think this may have been the first song that started the Comerica wave.
Yes, it did.
I think this was it. I think
it's one of the ones that reached out to me when I heard. I was like, okay, yes.
And then the rest started coming out. But I think it was a time.
Man, I think lockdown played a huge part because you had no choice but to pay attention to all the everything, and it was worth it. I think the only hope is we hope these guys are able to continue to ride the tide and the wave into 2021, right? Which brings me to my final question. I've asked you already, so I'm going to ask you, 2021, what are you looking forward to musically, especially since you're going to be, running this podcast?
The women in the industry. I'm looking forward to seeing the women in the industry, especially the hip hop Ohima Dauda and Enoba Roni. I want to see what they're gonna do next year. I'm very interested to see what the females, and Mzvee too is like on a really great course. I want to see what the females are going to do.
I like that. That's about it for episode 3. Muse Bangers of the Year, Top 100 Countdown. Look out for episode 4. And do keep in mind that the stats for this are based solely on radio airplay, kind courtesy Good Music. They've been tracking radio airplay across a number of stations. A combination of over 15 million people have been reached out to. And these are the results that we're counting down for you. So we'll catch you guys in episode 4. My name's Antoine Mensah.
I always